Hi, I'm Derek Coates with Dormicaba. Today we're going to look at the E7900 lock and the different key override options it has. So here in front of me you'll see three different locks. We have our electronic override, our standard key and lever override, and our SFIC, or as we call it, best prep. So three different overrides that you can use on your locks. First one being the electronic override. So this means I have no keyway at all. This lock unlocks with cards only. You do not have an option at all to use a key to get in here. Some sites want this because they just don't want key override, and that's fine. We make a lock for it. Lever has no hole in it, just standard on the lock. So that's your basic option. Next, and probably the most common that we see out there, is your standard key and lever. So I order the lock as key and lever. It's got a hole here in the lever. My keyway here can go inside this. Basically enters from the other side, and there is a little piece that goes and holds this in. So now I've got my keyway here, and it sets down the lock. The key actually is used to install the keyway and the lever because the keyway locks the lever onto the stem here. So that's my key and lever option. I also have my small format here. Now, we call it best prep because, hey, we want you to use our best keyways. But this is a standard small format. See the figure 8 cutout on it? I've got my keyway here. I've got my control key that I can use to swap this core out. So the core goes in here, it locks the lever onto the stem, and that's my small format option. Now, question we get quite often is, hey, I ordered my lock with electronic override, but I actually want key override. Can I just order the other lever and swap this in the field? No, sorry, you can't do that. If you look at the stems, they are all slightly different. Even though these two look pretty similar, they are different. You cannot just swap this in the field by ordering the lever. You can't even just order the stem. To change this out, there's actually a lot of parts inside that would have to change inside this housing that are different from here to here to make that key override work. Because our key override is not an electronic command, it is true mechanical key override. So we have to put extra parts in there to be able to release this lock and turn it in case any electronics fail or anything like that. You can still get in with the keyway. So it is different from here to here. The other question we get is, I ordered standard key and lever, we actually need small format. Can I just order the other lever? Again, no. See a huge difference in these stems, the way the lever mounts to them, the way the key override goes inside of it. And it's kind of hard to tell in the video, but this stem is actually a lot bigger around than this one. So no, you can't easily swap between these in the field. In fact, if you were to call me and say, hey, I need to swap from electronic override to key override or to small format, I'm going to tell you, you need to order a new lock, or at least the front lock housing, because you have to change out that whole thing. The importance here is know what you need up front, and please order the correct version of the lock up front. We do have all the different options here. We just need you to order the correct one. So these are the key override options for the E7900 lock. Thank you.